Before there was Moses, there was Abraham, and he tithed to Melchizedek, the priest of the Most High God. Genesis 14, verse 20. Before the law, there was Jacob, vowing a tenth to God. Genesis 28, verse 22. Tithing didn't start with the law, so it doesn't die with the law. The law simply formalized what was already God's principle. Leviticus 27, verse 30. Now hear Jesus in Matthew 23, verse 23. He rebukes the Pharisees, saying, "These you ought to have done, without leaving the others undone." That's the New Testament Christ speaking, not abolishing the tithe, but reminding us to do it with the right heart. And remember, Jesus did not come to destroy the law, but to fulfill it. Matthew 5, verse 17. Fulfill doesn't mean abolish. It means complete and raise the standard. Under grace, God's people in Acts 4 verses 32 to 35 gave far more than a tenth, even selling houses to meet the needs of the gospel. Paul tells us in 2 Corinthians 9 verse 7 to give cheerfully and generously. Grace is not an excuse to give less. It's the power to give more. So let's be clear. The tithe is not an Old Testament relic. It is a timeless kingdom principle of putting God first. Proverbs 3 verses 9 to 10. Malachi 3 verse 10. If Abraham tithed before the law, if Jesus affirmed it during his ministry, and if the early church gave beyond it, then we, who have received the fullness of Christ, should not give less, but more. 10% is not the ceiling. Under grace, it's the floor.